Hey guys, Diecast here, and welcome to a review video. Also, welcome to Diecast Season 3, but no one's keeping up with that anyway. So, it is so surreal to have these on my hands, because these are the brand new, for 2026, Thomas Reboot items. Specifically, the single diecast troublesome truck, and the Oliver and Toad 2-pack. Which was weirdly in Wave 1, despite the fact that Wave 1 only had the Thomas and Annie 2-pack and not the Percy and Clarabelle 2-pack. I just thought that was an interesting thing to bring up. Anyway, I spent my own money on this, so no, Mattel did not bribe me to say anything good about these. So, I'll give you a isolated look at the boxes. So, first up, we have the Troublesome Truck. It has a render of the new troublesome truck design and stuff that's in the wave 1 of diecast singles, being the new Thomas, Percy, Diesel, Rosie, the troublesome truck, Harold and Toby. And now for the box of the Oliver and Toad pack. Here it is. You can see the incredible renders of both Oliver and Toad. Also, I'd like to mention that I really like not only the background, but I also really like the track design on the side. And the new logo is actually rather refreshing. Yep. And on the back of the box is, basic legal stuff like the other one, and also the double engine. So we got Henry, James, Gordon, who I have some not very nice things to say about. So, yeah. Annie and Thomas, and Toad and Oliver. I'm pretty sure Clarabelle and Percy is in the second wave, which will come out at some point. So yeah, let's get into these, starting with the troublesome truck. Okay, here is the troublesome truck out of the box. He is compatible with every single motorized track type, but with the Trackmaster Evolution switch tracks, he can't go on the straight bit because there's a lump here that is too fat for his wheelbase. Yep. I'd like to also say that the face scan is spectacular, and having the metal magnets is refreshing. I'm also going to try him out with a take and play fat magnet just to see whether they're compatible. Okay, so I have a few comparing things here for you. So first off, let's test the old fat magnets. He doesn't really fit on the track, but no, he doesn't. Okay. It's this has always been an issue with fat magnets. For example, with wooden trains, like this one. I don't have any wooden railway. They have to connect to the back ones with their front magnets for some reason, because fat magnet take and plays have inverted magnets. So yeah. Also, he really does not want to be on that track. Here is a take along, coloured truck, I guess, for representation. He can't really go on the track, but he's much bigger, and although less painted, a lot more detailed, I'm noticing. Yeah. I do have, like most things in the world, I have a decent few complaints for it. I don't like how the, I guess strap things aren't painted at all. That feels really cheap of them, especially considering that this guy was £5 sterling. It's just a bit disappointing, Also, I don't know why I've decided to make, the inside, plastic wooden planks. I'm not sure whether the camera's going to focus up on that. It is. So, yeah, I don't know why I've decided to make that bit look like wooden planks, but the outside is just, it looks a lot less like it. Yeah. But overall, I am exceedingly happy about this. I really like... it might just be, recency bias, but I really like the face on the troublesome truck. And in general, the faces don't really like. They don't like. What's the word for it? They don't really like irk me like other people say it does for them. But yeah, no, solid 6 out of 10. It's a truck. It's a pretty good truck. There's nothing I can really say on this. Anyway, now to the Oliver review. Okay, now we have the Oliver and Toad. These look really good. I'm going to review the Toad first because I actually have like things to show off with him. This is my first ever Oliver, so there's like no comparisons I can do. So yeah, let's do Toad first. So yeah, I'm not too fond of his face being, smaller. If it's gonna focus, camera please. No? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, too fond of his face being, like, so small. Especially compared to, like, Toads of the past. Don't ask why his eyes are so fucked up. I can't explain that. Yeah. But no. Apart from that, I think the face is really good. It's just a bit small. Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can, there's, like, you can't really see it. Hold on, if I can, like, focus it. Yeah, there's, like, molded windows inside of the, actually inside of him. Also, I really like the GWR, like, part on his side. I can actually show you how accurate that is, because I do actually have, like, a model Toad breakdown. Okay, as you can see, the gray's a bit off, but I do really like what they've done. They've even, like, remembered to put this little thing on it. Yeah, they've put all the bits and bobs in the right place, including where the tons are. And yeah, they have just done a really good job on this Toad. I have like no notes. They even like put detailing on the side, and this is a really, really good model, minus the face being too small. Anyway, it's time for Oliver. Okay, this is the Oliver model. Let me just get closer in. I really like, first off, the fact that they remembered to, like, more separate his back wheel compared to his front too. That is really good. They, like, almost never do correct wheelbases. Also, I never really mentioned this on the Toad, but they got the correct GWR logo for the time period, which not even, like, the old shows did. Oliver's, oh, for God's sake, the focusing, man. Hold on, I'm gonna try and, it's really hard to, like, focus when I only really have, like, one, like, left hand holding my phone. Hold on, if I can, like, there we go. Yeah, I'm not, like, I'm still getting used to Oliver's face. I don't, like, they got his nose perfect, but, like, that just doesn't scream Oliver to me, but that might just be take some getting used to. Also, unpainted buff beam and stuff, and unpainted lamp, but, like, I'm going to be honest with you here, that sort of thing has never irked me. Like, these are children's toys. You can't, like, especially modern day children's toys, you can't exactly hold them to the same standard as, like, a take-along, or a take-and-play, the good shit of the good shit. So yeah, you just can't really do that. Although, these are great. They even have, like, molded details. Like, I forgot what this is. Is it, like, I don't know what that is. Is it his whistle? No. They molded his whistle, which is different from... No. I don't know these things. I'm a Thomas nerd, not a train nerd, okay? Leave me alone. There is a lot of, like, printed and molded details on Oliver. They even gave him his correct funnel. This is a spectacular model. The Toad, I forgot to rate the Toad, but the Toad is 10 out of 10, and the Oliver is 9 out of 10. I'm just not really... I'm still getting used to his face. These are incredible models. Anyway, I'm going to give us, like, the ending bit. Okay, now, what are my opinions on the new Thomas merch? I am hopefully optimistic for the new show. They have, apart from the Tender Vengeance, they have smashed it out of the park when it comes to the merch. I'm just going to assume that Gordon and James and that just kind of look like that in the new show. Because there is no way they've just done that for the toys. Um, yeah, I might get more, but honestly, I've gotten like the main pack I wanted literally like day one of them being in the store near me. So yeah. Anyway, this has been the first of a few reviews I'm going to be doing. I'm recording them all in one day, but they'll all be just coming out like semi regularly to give myself a semblance of a schedule. So yeah, this is the only Thomas one. The rest are like WWE mainly. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, people of the interwebs.